My name is Nina. This is Victoria and Jason. We are here today to invite you to a fun-filled adventure throughout Greece. In the next 10 minutes, you will find Greece irresistible. Let's welcome Victoria.
So we'll start out with the itinerary. So basically, as you're going through Greece, you'll have different group activities. With a guide, you'll have some without, so you can kind of go explore on your own. You'll have different cultural experiences. You get to go through all the different markets that they have and all the local places. And you'll get to explore all the different parts of Athens, so you'll get to hear a lot about the history and how things have formed. You'll also see a lot of the major monuments, and towards the end you'll get to experience a volcano and hot springs tour. So this is just to show you a little bit of the itinerary, kind of how things will look throughout the trip. Sorry. So you'll kind of have a breakdown of basically tour, then lunch, dinner, something of the sort, and then you'll either have free time or something else to do that day. Everything that you get to eat at is going to be something very local, something amazing because it's all delicious. And I broke down a few of the days that I think are the coolest. So on the third day, it's going to be the Athens sightseeing tour. It takes up a good portion of the day. It's a guided tour. And these are just a few of the places because listing them all would have taken like 3 slides. But a few others are the Temple of Zeus, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and the Parthenon. Then you'll get to see where the Olympic Games took place, the Temple of Athena, and the Porch of Maidens. And then that evening you'll go to Syria, which has a bunch of small little streets all together. And they have all the bars, cafes, all different things you can go look at. And then on day 7 is the Volcano and Hot Springs boat tour, which is an excellent activity for the group. You get to take a cruise to the volcanic island of Nea Kamenni, where you can take pictures of the crater and then go swimming in the hot springs. Then that afternoon you'll get to go and just relax, enjoy whatever you want to do.
Now that you know some of the activities that we will be having, I would also like to share with you the amenities that will be included in your package. First, we will be going to the hotel we will be staying at will be throughout the whole trip. It is at the Veris Hotel. It has a wonderful view. It has only 7 floors, but the view for each floor is impeccable. Each room has been recently renovated, and in the rooms it is nice and spacious. You do have internet, which is always nice so that you can send back pictures and bring to the people back in the States. Also, in this, you will have a 24-hour service desk person. This is important because we do have a lot of free time. We want you to be able to explore Greece on your own time, and they will help you set up any type of trip that you would like. This is the morning buffet. This is Grandma's Thanksgiving will now be second. You will have a different set of food every day that you can choose from. Being that breakfast is the most important, this will give you lots of energy to walk through Greece. We will also be giving a complimentary dinner. When we get there, we settle in for about an hour. We'll head over to the Funky Gourmet. This restaurant is named #1 for by travelers throughout Greece, and we're within walking distance. When you get there, you're going to want to relax, grab a cocktail over at the bar, and head on upstairs. Here is the upstairs. As you can see, there's just windows that you can look through, and even in the evening, you can see all of the sights of Greece. It is just amazing. When you go on upstairs, you'll be greeted by, as you can see, your chefs, who will be making all of the food in front of all of us so that we can see how they prepare the food. The customer service is unbelievable. These are just some of the pictures of the food that will be served. So definitely it will, when you leave the Funky Gourmet, you will feel like, wow, I am in Greece, and you'll have it in your blood. see we have it all broken down for you so that you do know the timing. So a couple days before, you might want to get your body into the traveling mode. When you are on the plane, you will get food served to you for any of the meals. You can use unlimited snacks. You can have a cocktail if you need to relax. You do have to pay for that though. Coming back, it'll be very nice. You only have to switch planes in London. And the travel is really actually a great experience with British Airways. For those who are detail oriented, we have a cost breakdown for you. This will give you what it costs for each day, which then gives you the price. We do have a refer a friend discount. Your husband or your significant other is considered a friend. You can take that little bit of extra 10% and now you've got some spending money there. So this will be in your packet and you can go through that if you'd like. So let's do a little bit of an overview of Greece. We do have the trip. It is a total cost of $15.74. What a deal. We have June 7th through June 15th. A wonderful time in Greece. You've got definitely summer weather, and at night it's not too hot. You're really in the 60s, so it's great. You'll have 9 eventful days, and we do have this great refer a friend, which will help cost reduction. So you will have included your airfare, a 4-star hotel, all activities included. You will have a wonderful daily buffet breakfast, and you will have complimentary dinner with our group at the Funky Gourmet. Let's welcome Jason.
Hi everybody, Jason. As Nina and Victoria were saying, there's amazing things that we have set up for you, seeing different sites and monuments. You will have some free time. During your free time, there are all these other monuments and sites throughout Greece. Greece is one of the best places to see ancient structures and sites and whatnot. One of my favorites is actually the Temple of Hera in Olympia, which is just not too far outside of Athens, which actually they use the temple even today to light the current Olympic torch at that spot every 4 years. It's just amazing history and a lot of very cool sights to see, both right around Athens and a little bit of ways outside of Athens. As far as just some of the details, you will need a passport, obviously. You need to make sure that if you don't have a passport, you do not get a passport card, but get a passport book. Passport cards are only good for Canada, Mexico, Bahamas. If you look at this website here, it will give you all the information as far as what you need to fill out and what you need to do to get that passport. Notice that processing time takes 6 to 8 weeks, and you want to allow a little bit of time for shipping the passport. There's a cost breakdown here for you. There's a little bit of a difference between children and adults. Money in Greece is the euro, which is pretty close to the US dollar. You get about 76 cents per US dollar. And you also need to consider the fact that right now Greece is kind of in a recession, so that 76 cents is actually going to go a lot farther than it will in some places. As far as exchanging US dollars for the euro, you can do it here before you leave if you need a little bit of money on hand through banks or a lot of large hotels, even at the airport. But your exchange rate is going to be a little bit high there. Your best bet is to just wait until you get to Greece and use the ATMs there, especially if you get a little bit away from the bigger hotels and whatnot. You get a better exchange rate, and it'll be more bang for your buck. As far as your health, and everybody worries when they're traveling how they're going to feel. Am I going to get sick while I'm there? Unlike a lot of places in the world that there may be SARS outbreaks or stuff like that, Greece has no major health concerns. It's pretty much like here. You don't need to worry about any major things. Go see your family doctor before you leave. They'll know what you need. You really just need to be up on normal vaccines, measles, tetanus, influenza, that kind of thing. Otherwise, I mean, Greece is amazing, beautiful place. You'll really enjoy it, and just remember, like some other places, you don't have to worry about a dingo running off with your baby. Thank you very much.
Hey!